1 is trying to optimize the logistics value chain towards an end-to-end scenario. The logistics area is facing several problems when dealing with goods to be transferred from internal warehouse to the truck to be delivered to the final destination. So Application Area 1 is optimizing the full value chain from the internal part of the warehouse, the docking station where the truck arrives, how it is loaded, and how it is doing its route in an optimized version in order to reach the final destinations. So it's end-to-end optimization scenario, providing safety for the internal warehouse, efficiency for the workers, and optimized condition of the goods delivered to the final customer. Application Area 1 is composed of two distinct use cases. Use case in the sense that two different things that are bound together to provide the end-to-end solution. The first use case, the first part, is directly adjusted to the warehouse, to the internal part of what's happening inside the warehouse of a big logistics company. So imagine you have a big warehouse, a lot of shelves, a lot of products packaged on these shelves, forklifts, workers, all of them existing, working, cooperating together in order to carry goods inside the warehouse and to provide a way of loading trucks that arrive to be loaded. And this is where the second use case starts. The trucks arrive, they need to be loaded in the correct order as the optimized route is dictating the order of packages to be loaded, and then execute their optimized route to deliver goods. This is the second part of the use case. Logistics companies can benefit in this whole value chain, but not just logistics companies, even software people can benefit, because the main idea and the architecture of both of these two use cases is based on an edge-to-cloud continuum, which means IoT sensors provide something like a digital twin, the real value of the situation inside the warehouse or inside the truck as the vehicle is moving, in order to have real visibility of the current situation, what's happening inside the warehouse or the truck. The sensors transmit data which are transmitted through 5G technology in order to be collected to the servers for statistics, analytics, and all the other kind of stuff, reports or whatever alerts should be critical and very important for a logistician or a software person. At the same time, a lot of these decisions need to take place at the far edge, where the sensors actually collect data. So imagine forklifts moving inside the warehouse, equipped with a camera in order to be able to monitor the environment, and in case something arises, there's another forklift or a human person walking inside the warehouse, the forklift needs to stop. So this creates an alert which identified at the far edge, at the forklift, at the equipment, the Raspberry equipment equipped, which is provided on the forklift, in order to allow the driver to stop immediately and to avoid the accident. At the same time, we have several similar sensors and cameras inside the truck that record the situation in the internal part of the truck, and in case we identify a violation, for instance, increased temperature for very delicate products or a sudden drop of a package, then this has to be, first of all, notified to the central server so that administrators receive the information, the logistician is aware of the real situation in the truck, and at the same time, it has to be notified immediately at the far edge to the driver for him to do something, to modify the route or to suspend the movement of the truck to check if there is any kind of problem with the drop package. So, a combination of IoT sensors, edge-to-cloud continuum, and the alerts and the decisions being taken at the far edge allows the end-to-end solution to provide significant improvement, efficiency, and safety alerts for all actors who participate in this value chain. So the benefits for all actually are many. For the logistics value chain, for the logisticians themselves, increased safety inside the warehouse, increased efficiency for the forklifts and the workers who are operating and transferring packages to make sure that there is no wasted time, not just safety, not even wasted time, increased productivity. And at the same time, the safety awareness of these people help them to become more productive. They do not have to be afraid that an accident may happen, so they are focusing more on their job, increasing their productivity. Good optimization and cargo monitoring for the truck. Continuous cargo monitoring allows the customer, the final customer, the consumer, to be sure that eventually what he or she receives is in good shape. So make sure that the quality of the cargo is maximized. Resource optimization. Since we are using route optimization for the vehicles, eventually we are guaranteeing to the logistic companies that the minimum amount of resources will be consumed in order to execute the route in the optimized way. This means less resources, less fuel, less CO2 emissions, sustainable work.